the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. It's 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The playoff picture becoming much clearer, but still a handful of games yet to be played. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. This is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. Almost the end of the regular season, several teams looking very good for the playoffs. Kenny, what's more valuable, having well-rested players or getting home court advantage?
Easy. If you're banged up, rest. If you're healthy, home court advantage. Easy, easy, Ernie. But the rhythm and momentum are just as important entering the postseason.
You know what, Ernie? Back in the day, everyone tried to play a full 82. Even if you had a sprained finger or a head cold, you're like, forget that, I'm playing. But my advice, if you have a shot at home court, you go for it.
You would play with a head cold?
Oh, my gosh.
I never got a head cold.
You're a warrior.
I always played with a head because I was cold.
Nice.
Kevin Harlan ailing with a hangnail, but he's still here to make the call.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. For the season series between these two teams, the Wizards came away empty in the last matchup against the Cavaliers. And boy, can they stave off the sweep here if they can find a way to pull a win off. Dropping another one would really hit the confidence level.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt it.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Christie is out there with Grant. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Wall dishes to Beal. Got a piece of it. Smith outside. Dishes it to Harris. And a wide open look for Irving. His three-pointer's off the mark. Wall with it. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Smith for three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. On defense, Cleveland, they defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Wizards.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Wall. Pass to Beal. To the wing on the left. And it's Wall, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. No good. Smith with the defensive effort. For the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Wall, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Wall with it, covered by Irving. The pass to Beal. High post try. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 9 points for Smith.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Beal knocks down the 10-footer.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Smith kicks to Harris. Back to Smith. Puts it up from 7. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Smith's got 11 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
One shot. One shot.
Wizards trail by 8. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. That's off as well, so he misses both. Smith left side. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. There's the pick. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Smith's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wall passes to Beal. Back to Wall. And again, Washington, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Smith kicks to Irving. Back to Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Smith outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Beal against Smith. Beal dishes the Wall. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Beal. Shot to stop the run. Can't get it to go. Excellent defense there from Smith.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Back to Irving. Down low. Smith with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
It's Beal on the wing, covered by Smith. Elbow shot. Beal can't get that one to fall.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Tobias Harris. He's really producing here second half of the season. He's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Now here's Wall, following the miss by Freak. And here's Wall. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Wizards trail by 16. All with it, picked up by Harris. There's a screen. Here's Grant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And that one's good.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Washington shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Smith. Coach's words lead us to believe they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Irving passes to Vonleh. Ball against Irving. Kicks it down to Middleton. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. Wizards trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Smith's shot is good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Wall against Irving. And Wall kicks to Beal. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. 3rd in field goal percentage, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And, you know, that's an impressive accomplishment. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why he's one of the best in field goal percentage.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Wall. It's tipped. And here's Wall outside. Thompson with the rebound.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Smith on the wing. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. No good from the wing. Wizards trail by 18. Now here's Wall. Here's Farley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at Cleveland. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Washington, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And when I look at Washington, this has been a season I'm sure they'd like to forget. And luckily, they'll be able to do that soon enough.
You know, maybe they'd like to forget it, but there are lessons to take from it as well. I mean, the mistakes they've made this year can't be repeated if they want to get a taste of the postseason anytime soon.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Wizards. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Now here's Wall. Out to the wing. Here's Walls. And another miss by Washington. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Smith kicks to Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Thompson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Inside, and then Smith with the dunk.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Cleveland. And Wall, here we go now. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Pollard. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Roberson. Tries a 3. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it. For 3, Smith. And the shot is good. Smith's got 28.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Outside, Wall. Six to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Walls. Hits the three-point bomb.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him. Just a fantastic game for Smith. 28 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Smith. Smith hits them both. Here is Wall. There's a good screen. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Middleton outside. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gary. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Great open look there.
John Wall.
7 points for Wall.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
That's tipped.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Wall. He's got 7. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Gary. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Wall can't get it to go. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals. You know, like some people eat 1 meal and the second meal you'll get to go home. He really finishes 2 meals at one time, and it'd be like, there's no way you about to eat that. So he likes to eat a lot, and he does a great job finishing it.
You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I would certainly think. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still hoop.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Harris is out there with Von. Then there's Irving. Then there's Cauley-Stein. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Lets it go from 11. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Finished off the break.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here is Harris, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
They get it back, and he banks in the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Farley. Off target from outside. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Irving's shot is good.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Pass to Christie. Screen by Grant. There's Beal with the 3. Count that one.
Bradley Beal.
Beal's got his second basket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Westball. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Wizards making a switch here. That one misses. Washington has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Smith checked in for Cleveland. Here's Irving. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The drive by Smith misses from close range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Over to the left wing. And again, Washington with the triple.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wizards trail by 21. Grant with a screen on Irving. Beal dishes to Grant. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Smith. Back to Irving. Conley kicks to Irving. At the elbow, Smith over Christie. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now here's Beal. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
For 3, Smith. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Walls. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 5 points in the game.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim. but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch. Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Here's Christie following the score by Cleveland. Nice ball movement by Washington. They set the screen. Feeds it to Beal. There's the triple. But they get it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That's good.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The Cavaliers, #1.
Kevin, I'm absolutely amazed. I mean, their production at the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late.
For the Wizards, Westbrook's checked in, and it's Roberson in for Christie. And Beal kicks to Wall. Makes the shot. Basket #4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Washington has possession. Following the score by Cleveland. The dish to Westbrook. And Thompson sends it back. Smith outside. Fires the 3. And Roberson pulls it down. And here we go. Washington fast break. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Kicks to Smith. And the pass to Pollard. The feed to Smith. The steal. Wall against Thompson. The offensive rebound. And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Smith. He's got 39. The screen from Thompson. Smith, the pass to Pollard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. How his last 10 games have gone. Tops in scoring, first in steals, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage. In the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Smith. Here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Back to Westbrook. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Westbrook's got 5.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here is Smith, and he's got 41. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Washington's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Wall attacking. Right wing. And Roberson kicks to Wall. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Wizards shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Westbrook dishes the Wall. To the inside. Froome, an easy 2 points on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here is Smith.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Just 5 on the clock. That's good. Smith's got 43 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
So it's Washington now. Outside, Wall. Rebound by Smith.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The drive by Thompson, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Washington. The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Washington has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Wall's shot is off.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Smith on the wing. A 3-ball, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 46 points.
Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Westbrook passes to Wall. There's the screen. Shoots off the screen, and he hits the jumper for 2. Wall's got 11.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They grab their own miss. Tries again. Smith, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Over to the wing. Goes up again, and that one's good. He's got 6.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And here's Wall outside. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. Something we're going to need if we're going to win this game are second chance points. And so far, that's the one thing that we've been getting. Keep hitting the offensive boards hard. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
And so it's Washington with it, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
So on the floor for Washington, the great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Grant is out there with Christie. The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And Grant drops them both. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. That's good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Irving kicks to Smith. Oh!
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Beal, following the score by Cleveland. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got his second bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Beal. He has 5. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Oh! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Good. That's 10 points here for Beal.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Smith for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Harris against Christie. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Christie, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Now here is Smith. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Wall. He's got 14. Grant up top. The 10-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Grant's got 8 points.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Grant sets a screen for Wall. Shot clock at 5. But they get it back. Here's Grant. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The rebound by Grant. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Christie against Irving. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
First free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here. He's off on the second. Washington with the ball. Dishes to Wall. Lets it go from 11. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Harris inside, defended by Christie.
Move the ball.
Harris against Christie, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Wall. Here we go now. Can't hit from the elbow.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Cauley Stein with the screen for Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Screen by Grant. Right wing. Here's Christie. Some solid defense from Harris. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving banked in off the glass. Irving's got 9.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Good. Cleveland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Vonleh, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Now, here is Irving, following the miss by John Wall. Vonleh with it, working on Grant. Irving drives in. No good. Nice D from Wall. Wizards have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Goes up on the wing. And that one goes long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Christie against Harris. Back to Irving. Down low. Cleveland moving the ball around. Wall against Irving. Now Wall. He's got 16. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Passes it to Harris. Right side Irving. Fires it up. Another miss by Irving. The Wizards shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Christie the pass to Wall. Here's the screen. Screen by Grant. Shoots a 3. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 12 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Westphal. Softly drops in the floater.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Irving against Wall. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Balls.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Wizards also changing it up. Westbrook's checked in, and it's Roberson in for John Wall. Washington on D. Smith right side. Pulls up on the wing. Washington with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Roberson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A baseline J. The rebound by Middleton. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Smith. The 3. That's good. Smith's got 60.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
To the inside. Here's Grant. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Grant's got 12 in the game.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Now, here is Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Pollard. Just 5 to shoot. Smith outside. From deep. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's a screen. There's the pass to Walls. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Smith's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He feeds it to Thompson. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Wizards. 52 seconds left in the third. Feeds to Grant. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 7 points in the game.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And Washington making a change here. Now here's Beal. He's got 10. He dishes it to Roberson. Froome. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Smith missed inside. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Roberson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Wizards have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Not a strong suit for this group. Just around 71%.
Okay,
you know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Free throw good, Beal.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Beal. Middleton. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Well, Cleveland shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Smith, he's in at the point. Thompson is out there with Pollard. Then it's Chris Middleton. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Washington shooting around 41% on the night. Over to the wing. Robertson dishes to Wall. And Beal kicks to Wall. Westbrook with a screen for Wall. Westbrook a screen on Smith. Robertson can't hit. And the Cavaliers with possession. Smith with it. Now Beal defending. This one for 3. And it's Smith missing. Washington with the ball. It's stolen by Smith. From outside the arc. And he gets it to go. Smith's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Cleveland.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Puts it up from 12. No luck. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. The screen from Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Smith on the wing. They get it back. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Wall up top. He kicks to Beal. And another miss by Washington. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Back to Smith. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
For the Wizards, Morrison's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Beal. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The dish to Robertson. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Assisted.
Here's Smith. Little passes to Smith, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Drive by Adams. Westbrook. It's rebounded by Pollard.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And it's Smith missing. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Little. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way. Here's the screen. The drive by Adams. It's stolen by Rodman. Smith against Adams. Smith outside. A 3-ball. And that one's good. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Adams outside. Fader on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. Cleveland with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Little passes to Smith. Comes up empty down low. Washington has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Adams. And again, Washington no good. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pick. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Free. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Smith.
All day.
Smith hits them both. Adams with it. They set the pick to the wing right side. Shot to end this cold run.
Washington foul call. Morrison. That's his first personal foul.
The Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Smith dishes to Rodman. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Adams' shot is off.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Goes up to the stripe. Smith with the defensive effort.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Kicks to Robertson. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Washington with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
From outside, off the mark. And they're running. Shot to stop the run. Adams' shot is good.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Smith against Adams. The drive by Smith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Washington making a change here. Grant's checked in. Washington shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's McDaniels. Now the feed to Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Smith. Whoa! He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Right wing. Drive by Adams and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
At the line for two.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. For three, Smith. Rebounded by the Wizards. Adams outside. Screen by Grant. From downtown, a nice shot by McDaniels.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Smith against Adams. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Roberson kicks to Adams.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Adams. At the line for two.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
They throw good, Adams. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Pollard's checked in. And so Adams nails both of them. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Pollard. Smith outside. There's the pick. Clock at 6. On the wing, Harris. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Lets it go from deep. Cannot hit. And Washington the other way now. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Offensive rebound. Roberson the pass to Grant. Dishes it to Adams. Shoots the three. Grant kicks to Adams. Passes to Morrison. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Smith outside. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Misses from short range. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Left side, Harris. Back to Smith. Lets it go from 14. Count the bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Washington's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Deflects the pass. Drive by Adams. Out to the right wing. And Roberson kicks to Morrison from 10 feet out. And that one's good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Morrison.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Smith. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Adams' shot is good.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
The drive by Smith. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Adams against Smith. Adams dishes to Grant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I mean, I just put in so many hours in the gym, you know, on playgrounds and everywhere in between. Now my shot is just as consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in the game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake, as you can see with my stats.
Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels. Only too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.